The senior and junior disciples practiced hard every day. They all hoped to enter the legendary Demo Hall, but the young man was just a sparring partner. He did not care much about fame or glory. His friend, however, was very different. He had a strong desire to compete and win. One day, while the young man was sweeping the floor, he secretly watched disciples from the Demo Hall practice. By accident, the senior disciple caught them. He scolded both of them and mocked them with harsh words. After that, the two young men begged their master to teach them martial arts. They wanted to become the strongest monks in the temple. From that day on, the two practiced every day. They wanted to learn superior martial arts from the Demo Hall. On the day before the selection test, the young man hid near the furnace to secretly watch the Demo Hall leader's techniques. The next day, the test began. According to the rules, it was supposed to be friendly sparring. The young man was matched against the senior disciple. They had disliked each other since childhood, but now, the young man was no longer the same. The senior disciple was quickly knocked to the ground. He felt humiliated, so he threw pepper powder to blind the young man's eyes. Even then, he still could not win. The young man ignored the Demo Hall's warning and tried to cripple the senior disciple. At the last second, a monk stopped him. He scolded the young man for being too brutal and ordered him to be expelled from the Arhat Hall. The junior brother stepped forward to defend him, but since the senior disciple was the monk's top student, the young man finally spoke up and argued back. The monk became furious and decided to destroy his martial arts completely. In just a few moves, the young man had no power to fight back. When he was almost defeated, he suddenly used the technique he had secretly learned. The monk recognized the stolen technique at once. He ordered the Arhat staff formation to attack. At his command, the disciples raised their Arhat staffs. Even with strong bodies, the two young men could only cover their heads and dodge. It was clear the monk would not stop unless he destroyed their martial skills. But instead of running, the two grabbed staffs and began to fight back. During the battle, they realized they slipped whenever they stepped on lamp oil. The young man told his friend to knock over the oil lamps above. Oil spilled all over the floor. The staff formation lost its balance. The two moved from one fallen disciple to another, knocking down anyone still standing. Just then, their master appeared. He stopped the staff formation and took them away. The master did not scold them for what they had done. He only told them to leave Shaolin quickly. His rank was not high enough to protect them. That was the sad truth of having low status. The master feared the young man's hot temper. He gave him a book of inner energy techniques to help him stay calm. And so, the two of them went down the mountain to begin a new chapter.